Libra-March 2018. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna start off with you guys. It's like in the past, and I always pull a card, and I'll say it's for everybody, but I always pull a card that will tell you exactly what was going on in the past and then what about that's still lingering, because you shouldn't be holding on to anything that we have in the past. Well, what's coming up for you is just the decision that you made to make things right, right? So there's something that's going on, and it could very much be dedicated to the past, but it's like you wanted to make things right. You wanted it to turn into your own favor. Now it is Libra, it is, but whatever you like, whatever that idea, whatever that thought was, is coming to an end. Okay? There is going to be still changes that's going on in March, like big changes, okay? And now it could do with you, it could do with your situation, it could do with your work, and I feel like maybe mid-March this is going to be expressing itself to you exactly what these changes are. Because it's like what's challenging for you is the fact that you have all these ideas starting off. Like during the time you watch this, maybe in February, maybe in March, or whatever time you're watching this, it's like you have all these big ideas, and right now you're kind of like daydreaming, and you want to make things into a reality. Well, they're coming into a reality, good or bad, but they're like asking you to please just get over or to end something in your life. You've already made your point, is what it's telling me. It's like, no, Libra, like now is the time to where you're putting things to rest. You're not beginning things, you're putting things to rest. And I feel like that's been delaying your situation, right? So whatever's been coming up for you, like whatever this is, and I feel like you wanted to get like recognition over something, or you wanted to get justice. Maybe it's over a person, maybe it's over a thing, maybe it's over a job situation. Like you wanted to get this recognition, you wanted to get this justice, you wanted to be noticed by whatever this is. And it's like you have already. And it's like you have, and either they moved on, or especially when it comes to a person, like if it comes to a person, they're still very much attracted to you. And like, but like you still like don't see it, and it's like you've gotten that reward, but yet you still don't like get it in a weird way. So, Libra, this is a time for deep, 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 deep change, all right? Because your whole reading is asking you, like, and like I know you've probably like already thought about it in your head, but your whole reading is asking you, like, Libra, you are meant to do a new chapter. Like right now, during March 2018, we're going to end a lot of things for you. So the things or the people who you thought were suspicious, or who, maybe things just weren't working out right in your life, or maybe things kept crumbling away, right? Or maybe you're being taken advantage of, or maybe you just kept wanting to sneak out of this situation, but things weren't allowing you to. It's like, Libra, during the month of March, we're allowing you to sneak away, and we're going to close that chapter because there is something new, a new beginning that you're supposed to experience. And yes, it's going to be scary, and yes, it's going to bring out a lot of your anxieties, right? You're going to feel like claustrophobic when it comes upon, because like the whole couple months you were trying to just figure things out. There was a lot of confusion. You were trying to figure things out with this person, like what are they doing, right? What is this person doing, or what are they thinking? And then, or if it was of a job situation, like, oh my god, I need to get out of this place that I'm in life right now, I need a change, and you are trying to make that happen. Well, it's like, damn, like, I don't think you noticed, but things are already happening. Like, and then you're gonna start noticing them in March. So, but what is going to still be challenging though for you is that because you didn't realize what was changing, what you didn't realize was going on in your environment, like you still have all these fantasies, all these ideas of this person or this situation and what it could be or what it can be, that it's blocking you from this new beginning. And I hate to say it, um, because there is supposed to be something new that you're learning in life, but that yet there's just so much like sneakiness going around, you know? Like you're lying for somebody. Some of my Libras could be in a relationship that they don't enjoy, and like they're constantly lying for this person, or they're constantly lying to this person, or they know they're being lied to and they keep playing this act, and like and they're trying to make things right, and it's like you did already make things right and now it's time to change. Okay, and yet you still have all these ideas. So that's what's going to be the challenge, is all of these ideas that pop into your head. Now, why is all this happening, right? It's because there was a lot of confusion, which there always is with Libra. This is alright, I'm a Libra. But there was a lot of confusion, right? There was a lot of unknowns to your life. There was a lot of secrets. There was a lot of fantasies even you were keeping. And even you were hiding deep, deep down. And the fantasies, which are playing still to this day so much around you, were so great. But it's like the change is coming because there needs to be a reality check, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. There needs to be a reality check, okay? Things are going to come out about people. Now, I'm not saying this negatively, right? That, you know, like the person you're dating or the person you're talking to or your crush is like going to, or your work situation, like your money. Like they're not going to be stealing from you. Like, yeah, okay. I think honestly for some of you guys, if anyone was tying down your money situation, like if there's something weird going on with that, that's going to get figured out. But in terms of love, if there was anything being hidden from you, it'll be exposed because you expose it. And that's cool. That's very cool of you. That's a very Libran thing to do. Which I think in the long term make you very indecisive, but that's alright. So anyways, let's go on. Because what's going to happen, like I said, the root to all of these changes, the root to why this is going on, Libra, is because you were just confused. And because you didn't know where to set your mind. Like what to set your mind to. Did you want to have freedom, or did you want to be committed? Did you want to work at this job, and then all of a sudden you're talking shit about this job, but you don't want to work at this job, and then like, so the universe is confused with you right now. Like they don't know what exactly you want. Do a meditation, like do something that makes your intentions very clear. Or write it down. This is seriously have worked for me. Write it down on a piece of paper about the things that you do want, not the things that you don't want, right? You'll be surprised of what life brings to you and offers to you. So, intuition-wise, so what you need to be doing during the month of March 2018, what your intuition is telling you to do, is to be more loving, not expressive, like there's something that's calling within you to be a little bit more secretive, and I feel like you should honor that if you're one of those Libras who are being a little bit more mysterious, like I'm gonna take things to my grave. Like you take those things to your grave, Libra. But like the ones who just been having a little bit of anxiety, who've been having a little bit of communication issues, that's okay, because the way the rest of the world sees you is being more expressive, yeah, they see you as a little bit more confused, but I feel like that's going to make them ask questions. So when they ask those questions, just make sure you're a little bit more vulnerable and that you're a little bit more in touch with your emotional side, okay? Even if you feel like you're too clingy. Some of you guys might be dealing with a drunk, Libra, or someone who's abusing substances, and I feel like I've had that for somebody before, and I hope it's not you, because if it's a continuation of that, then I'm sorry. But, or it could be you doing things that, like drinking a little bit too much or abusing substances, and that's when your true Libra authentic self, because that's always what it is, ain't it, with us Libras? Like, our true authentic self comes out when we're above or under an influence. Well, good news is there's going to be someone who steps in who, I do feel like it's a female for a lot of you guys, and yes, they do cause, like, drama, yes, they do cause, like, a little bit of awkwardness in your life, but that is exactly what your life is calling for. I feel like it got to a stalemate a little bit, Libra, and that's what's going to inspire this change. Like, during the middle of March, the end of March, you're going to meet up with somebody. And for some of you guys, it could be, like, now to the beginning of March. It just depends on where you guys are. But, this person, if you're meeting up with them or you're talking to them, they're going to be more involved in, like, the middle or end part of your life, and they're just going to be more, like, inspired. They're going to be, like, the person that, like, you always wanted to be, but, like, you always, like, retreat back to your lazy self. This is the person when you're not your lazy self. This is the person, like, who's social, who brings out the socialness in you, who brings out fun and, passionate talks, and just, I feel like this is a good friend who comes up, right? And it could be like a fuck buddy for some of you guys trying to find somebody. I mean, that could be, but they're only going to be that. Now, for my Libras are seeking female attention, or attention in general, for some of you, okay? Some of you guys, now, the March is going to be a very social month, and that's how you're going to eventually be a chameleon, and you're going to expand into that, right, that energy, and you're going to start talking to people and being very social, especially with women, which is very odd for female Libras. So if you're a female Libra watching this, it's very odd. Like, you guys can talk to women, but, like, it's an unnatural thing, right? So there is a closeness with females in particular, because I feel like females during the month of March are going to understand your story a little bit better. They're going to understand, like, where you're coming from, and they're going to have stories of their own that they want to tell you and that they're going to want to bring to you. And I feel like you're going to be very close, especially with one female in particular. Or family members, you know, even if it's males or anything, like, you're going to be on a more friend level with them. Now, the males who are already your friends. Now, in terms of love and romance, there's going to be a lot of sexuality. Just watch out for your partner. I will say this for some of you guys. Some of you guys have suspicions, and I understand where these are coming from. In March, they may still be there, but I don't see too many things of it leading to cheating or anything like that. I feel like your partner is just going to be more socially active, especially when it comes to, like, the female people when they're not. So it's like, don't really mind that. Don't get jealous over that, because I don't feel like it's a big thing. I feel like they're still very magnetically attracted to you and still want to be like your partner. Like, they're not going to go out and cheat on you. Just, you know, a little bit watch their behavior. And, like, when you see something weird happen, kind of, like, make a statement about it. So that's what I'm going to say about that. If you are single, or if you have a crush on somebody, especially if you have a crush on somebody, this is now the time to, like, actually have sex with that person, if you want to, because that's really the only opportunity. If you have a crush, like, to have sex with them. Now, I'm not telling all you people to go out and have sex with your crushes. Please don't do that mistake. But if the time is right, like, that's the opening, that's the energy of what's going on. Because they're going to be more magnetically attracted to you during this time, and they're going to be more sexually attracted. So either you're doing something with your appearance or something like that. in your environment, people are going to be more critical, a little egotistic. No, it's like they're going to be critical in a minor sense, but I feel like you're just be dealing with people who are more egotistic. And I feel like in your day to day life, you're going to get a lack of sleep, and I don't know why. It could be your situation, could be changes, you could be experiencing these changes, or you could be feeling them coming. And these changes are, and you don't understand why you're having so much insomnia at night, but you are, and you're having very much lack of sleep. Now, all this is leading up to being very indecisive about what you're gonna do next. Cause yeah, you want things to stay, but like you don't at all want things to stay the same. Like you're wanting things to change. You have this fantasy about how they should change, and in the past, like I said, you've made these changes. But it's like for this month, it's almost asking you to almost like be more social, even if you're not feeling social. Like when those anxieties pop up is when you should be social. I know that sounds very weird, but talk to people because they'll like bring your sunny side out, and then when you're not looking is when other people are looking at you, and you're going to get the most respect. So when people aren't looking at you is when you're being noticed. So pay attention to that, Libra. All right, so that was March 2018. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you mid-month.